So today I'm going to be covering the example for login. Okay. So first, as to recover yourself, like I'm going to be creating one more time the project. So new, and then after we have to start the dynamic web project. And under the dynamic project, as I mentioned, first give the project name. So just imagine that I'm giving you a login web. Okay, I'm giving the project name as, and just click on next and then next and check the generate web.xml. So what is the use of the web.xml? I already explained you people. So if you want to change the index file or starting file, that where you can change it and then click on finish.
Time zone here and date submitted and date review. Now I will change the time. So this is see it here. I will change the time zone. So this works as expected.
Yeah, it's loaded already. See here. So under the login web, as I mentioned already, we have to create the two things. One is like login page and handling page, right? So under the web app, I'm creating the first page like index.jsp where I will create a login page over there. Okay. The first page I'm creating index.jsp. Okay. So to validate that particular what do you call login page, a login form, I mean to say, I'm just creating that another file. So that is login.jsp. Okay, and after that, to validate that, like whether it's a valid or not. So to move on that, like I'm going to be creating home page. Okay, so this is the third page where I'm navigating once login successful home.jsp. So likewise, I'm just creating the three pages totally. Okay. So first one, as I mentioned already, so this is the login form. Okay. And where I'm writing like, see, form action is equal to, so here I'm writing, so it will go to the login.jsp. Okay. And then we have to write method equal to, we should write post, and then we have to close the form. Okay, so here I'm using like enter username. Okay, and here input type equal to text, I mean the text, name equal to user, and now as we know, to make it mandatory, I'm writing required, and then enter password, and then after input type equal to password, and name equal to, let's take pwd, and then required. And finally, to make it new line, I'm using the break tag here and here, and then after I'm just giving a login button. So input type equal to submit, I mean to say, and then value is equal to login. Okay, so now form is ready. See here, as we know, as per the previous class, I created one username and password and followed by submit button. So when he click on the submit button by entering the username and password, it will go to the login.jsp. That means in login.jsp, whatever he entered, that data we should read. So for that, we should write the Java code as we know. So for that first value, we are reading string name is equal to request dot get parameter and followed by name of the parameter. Okay, so what is the name we given here? If you observe that, user. Okay, so that we have to write now user, and similarly we should also take the password. So request to dot get parameter pwd. Okay, so two values we are reading now. Okay, so now just I am assuming that like to make it, because we didn't interact with the database as of now, we will interact like whether he entered both are admin, then I will make it as a valid, otherwise I'm making as invalid. Okay, so for that I'm taking if name dot equals. Okay, so equals method will compare that whether the given value with matching value or not. So I'm giving with admin. Similarly, and so both should be satisfied. To that we are using AND operator. So and we should write password. Okay, password dot also equals what happened, pwd is equals, yeah. So here also admin. So if both are admin, then what I told you, we want to showcase like we want to navigate from this page to home page. Like here, I want to go back. I want to write like h1 welcome to home. Okay, and I want to go back to the login page. For that, I'm writing anchor tag h reference equal to what is that, index dot jsp, and where I'm giving a name called logout. Okay, when I click user click on logout, it will go for index.jsp. And now coming to the login, here I'm validating whether the username and password is admin or not. If both are admin, then I'm navigating to the home page. Else, so means if any one of the he missed that, then I will come back to the index page, that is login page. Okay, so that is the way how I'm doing here. So see here, for that we should just concatenate a regular tag with regular this one. So how I'm doing, very carefully you can observe that. Okay, here in else also we should write, and we should open this. Okay, that means only Java code only should be there in this particular tags. If I'm writing any other tags, that we should write outside this. So JSP, for making redirection from one page to another page, we will use JSP forward. Okay, JSP colon forward. Here we are writing page equal to which page we want to move, home.jsp. Okay, so page equal to home.jsp. Okay, and self close. Similarly, if you want to include the login page with the error message, okay, so that I'm writing in the error, but here it's not the forward include, because forward will just forward the request from one page to another page, but include will forward the page along with the error message. Okay, so because if you enter the wrong user ID password, we should also display the error message, right? So that also we can display as along with this particular request. Okay, so that means let's take example, I'm giving h3 invalid credential just for our understanding. Okay, so now this is the way, very important logic for redirection in any like registration or login or profile update, wherever you would do the functional performance in any application. Once it is successfully happened, we will use the forward. If it is done wrongly, we will use the error message along with the include. Okay, so now our page is ready. So first I created a form where user can able to enter the data, and he can click on this login button, and it will go to the login.jsp, where I'm reading the two variables what he entered, and I'm validating both are admin or not. If admin, I'm forwarding to the page to the home.jsp, like where I'm showing welcome to home and logout button. And if he entered wrong details, it will go for invalid credentials along with the index.jsp. Okay, so now I'm trying to run this application. So run on server, and now click on finish. So there is a problem with, I think, server. We'll try one more time. Yeah, it's executed successfully. See here. So we are able to see the page what we created so far. Just few seconds is loading. Yeah, see that? Enter username and password. When I click on login, it will show the error message. Please enter that. So I'm giving as the error message like Satish and something else because we didn't enter admin. So it has to show the error message. As we know, it has to show the same page. See that invalid credentials along with the login page showing. Okay. If I'm entering correct credentials like that is admin followed by admin, then click on login. It will redirect to the home page. See that welcome to home and it is showing logout. Now when you click on the logout, it will go back to the login page. So this is the way how you are redirecting the pages based on the validation in any application. But in the real time, we will do this validation by comparing the data with the database, not with the static like admin. That I will cover by the upcoming classes. Before that, I need to cover some more topics. Once it is done, I will even explain you how to interact with the DB and how to do the registration and login with the database. We'll see. Okay. So this is all about today's example. So try to do this example. I will share the video with you. Okay. And day after tomorrow, I mean the Monday we'll meet and we'll do some theoretical concepts. We'll explain for this particular page migrations and page work, and then we can start our database integration also. Okay. So today I have another work and just going out. Okay. So I will share the video. You can try this example, and Monday we'll meet again by soon. Okay. So just this example you can try, and Monday we'll meet again with more examples. Okay, fine.